Today I thought I'd try something a little different than my normal videos. First of all, I want to thank everybody that subscribed to me. 135 subscribers. I know that's not a lot to some people, but I didn't even expect to get that many. So thank you everybody that subscribed. And I'm going to try to keep more videos coming. I must do that Thundercats review. But right now here's a review of AEW Dynamite from the previous week here. Let's see. The AEW I got notes. I took notes. AEW starts out with the Inner Circle saying they're gonna have a pep rally. It quickly turned into a sitcom, like really, really fast. Dude couldn't hear what they were saying. Ortiz, that's because his bell had got rung, apparently, puns, whatnot, jokes. At the pay-per-view, they literally rung a giant, he was inside like a giant Liberty Bell, and they rung it. So the joke here is he's still hearing that bell days later, and he can't hear a thing. Okay, they say they have too many shirts because just like when they have like the Super Bowl, they make shirts for both teams because you don't know what the outcome's going to be. So you have shirts made available in case either team wins. So they had too many of those shirts, and that was the Inner Circle's dilemma. Jericho facepalmed at the end. He was like, these dudes, these freaking dudes. Then we go straight to a match with Private Party and Joey Janela, or as Jim Cornette calls him, Jelly Janela. He is a little fat, kind of overweight little dude. But the way he be running though, like he run like a cartoon character, like he revving up or something. Like he can't just go into full run mode. He has to rev up for a second. I noticed that Kenny Omega does something similar. Like they gotta rev up their run. They can't just take off like everybody else. Anyway, it was Private Party and Joey Janela versus Matt Hardy and the Young Bucks. I said Joey Janela looks like a broke ass Post Malone. Like what the ponytails, bro? Really? What was up with that? I ain't judging your hairdo, but I thought you were trying to look like a superstar in wrestling, not somebody on a sitcom or something. I didn't know. Anyway, we got Matt Hardy and the Young Bucks in the back, and Matt Hardy switching gimmicks on the fly, like you picking your character on the video game screen. Like, do I want this Matt Hardy? Do I want throwback Matt Hardy? Like, you playing 2K and you're picking the versions of Triple H you want. You want the Hunter Helmsley Triple H. Like, he was changing gimmicks like that. He asked them, do they want to be spot monkeys? Like, he's just throwing around just terms like, we're going to run around and do spots. Super kicks, flies, we're going to do it, baby. A note I got in this match is there's no DQ in this match. I mean, they were just fighting in the crowd. There was Butch and the Blade got involved in the crowd, but nobody got disqualified or anything. I'm just wondering. JR was hyping up Mike Tyson being here later. I watched the second half first, so I already know what happened with that part. So him hyping it up is just JR being an ass throughout the show. Matt Hardy and the Young Bucks win. That was a pretty good match. I enjoyed it. I always enjoy Matt Hardy. Young Bucks, not a huge fan, but hey, they're doing their thing, so I'm not a hater, but I'm not a huge fan of the Bucks of Young. Joey Janela and Kip Sabian either, but whatever. And we got Mark Quinn injured his leg doing a Desperado Suicida. I don't know. Everybody has a special move for this stuff. It has to have a long name and stuff. But anyway, he hurt his leg doing it when it wasn't even called for. And then the Butcher and the Blade jumped the Young Bucks after the match because one of the Young Bucks accidentally super kicked one of the Butcher or the Blade. The Revival, FTR / the Revival, fuck the Revival, formerly the Revival, whatever. They came out. They jumped the Butcher and the Blade. The Butcher and the Blade are a joke. They're useless heels at this point. I haven't seen them get a victory unless it was in like a 6-man and somebody else was getting the pin. So Why do you hate big men, AE Dubs? They're useless at this point. FTR walks off from the Young Bucks. They don't show them any love. They don't show them any hate. They just walk off. The next segment, the commentary team, they talk about the Young Bucks and the FTR, their rivalry going back even to Twitter and whatnot. They actually put over the past, unlike WWE, who your career starts once you enter their doors. Moxley joined JR and Tony Schiavone and Excalibur on commentary. He asked JR for a mule. I'm assuming a mule is a beer, but he says he's working, so he's just kidding. We get a recap of Brian Cage killing people. Not literally, but killing people in the casino ladder match. Is Darby Allin still alive? Like, I actually kind of like that little small dude, the little pipsqueak. Because he almost broke his ankle with... Who does ollies off of ladders? Darby Allin. Why are you doing ollies off of ladders? I just like saying the word ollie also. But who does ollies off of ladders? Freaking Darby Allin. Like, come on, bro. Get it together. You would have killed dude if you would have landed that move. Like, there's no way you wouldn't have killed dude if you hadn't landed on him with a skateboard, bro. Get it together, man. Anyway. Then we have Brian Cage with Taz versus Lee Johnson. Cage jumped Johnson, but then he does corner clotheslines like the repeated ones. Like, that's some deep into the match stuff. You don't start the match with the 10 punch in the head in the corner. Why are you starting the match with 8 clotheslines? Like, no. You should be powering dude, just throwing them. Like, you're with Taz, you should be doing suplexes. Stuff like that. You should be tossing dude, flipping like pizza dough. You doing clotheslines in the corner. You doing this athletic kick in the corner like you're Rey Mysterio or something. You're a big man. Use your size. He does a power bomb, and then instead of power bombing him a second time, he does a buckle bomb, which is a dangerous move. That's how Sting got hurt. And as far as I could tell, just power bombing a dude from any height onto his back is more devastating than throwing a dude in the corner. Why are they even doing that move still? Like, let it go, bro. That move doesn't even look cool. You're overdoing it. Cage needs to do more suplex, especially if he's going to be with Taz. That was what Taz was known for. Suplexes. He needs to be doing more suplexes if he's going to be with Taz, in my opinion. Anyway, Cage won. Taz puts up over a promo putting over his boy Cage. Like, of course, I'm going to assume Cage has no promo skills. That's why Taz is doing this talking for him. So at least they recognize not everybody's got the mic skills. We cut to Britt Baker ready to cut a promo. Tony apparently misses his cue. Tony didn't say the rules of being a role model good enough for Britt Baker, so she asked him to repeat it, much like Shane McMahon and his referee with the best in the world bullshit. You didn't say it good enough that I enjoyed it, or you didn't say it with enough heart. Say it again. So that's why he had to say it again. Britt says her injury is a conspiracy to hold her back. I like how they actually worked it into the storyline instead of just, she's injured and we're not going to mention her. Says Statlander being an alien is a crock of shit. Is that, especially, I feel the same way. If you're not going to use her being an alien in any meaningful way, then why did you even bring it up in the first? If she's not going to teleport in the ring, I know it sounds crazy, or like Star Trek, beat me down, Scotty, or anything like that, then why do you even mention she's an alien? Like, it's a crock of shit. Bottom line is all the women are against her. She shows the web of evil that has the referee Aubrey Edwards as the ringleader. She's the main one out to get her. Every time she was hurt, Aubrey was there, and the time she was hurt and Aubrey wasn't there, Aubrey had to be somewhere, right? I mean, she didn't stop existing because she wasn't a referee of the match, so she had to be somewhere, right? I mean, come on. She exists, right? So that, and on the back of her wheelchair, it said ROLL model. Pretty clever. I like that. Role model. She can laugh at her own injuries. Somehow it says 200 and some pound Nyla Rose can defy gravity and control her body in the air. I like to see that one happen by anyone. But anyway, we got the Inner Circle. They remind us of that their pep rallies coming up. We get Orange Cassidy with the walkthrough. Now watch me. Now watch me. Now watch me walk through. Now watch me. Watch me. Now watch me walk through. I just made half a band on the walkthrough. Orange Cassidy just made half a band on the walkthrough. Now watch me. Now watch me. Now watch me walk through. Anyway, Jericho was pissed that Orange Cassidy made half a band on the walkthrough. He was pissed. He was mad. And I guess they'll fight later, at a later date. Then we get to a non-title match, Sheeta versus Chrissy James. The commentary were talking about, I guess, gangster flicks and whatnot. For some reason, Excalibur goes, I love The Wire. My line tonight is, JR, nobody asked you, Excalibur. Is that nobody asked you anything, Excalibur? See, that's page 2. Okay, JR says, enough of this. We're not supposed to have fun in wrestling. I guess there's shots at people like JR that wants everything. I mean, not JR, but Cornette that wants everything in wrestling to be taken super seriously. So that's a shot at people like him. A lot of dancing from Sheeta and James in this match. I noticed a lot of dancing and posing. The champion should have just went to this lady, James or whatever. But it is what it is. Also, at the end of the match, they say that the champion won with a Falcon Arrow. I'm like, what's the difference between a Falcon Arrow and the Michinoku Driver? They both look the same to me. Anyway, Sheeta won. Then we get a commercial break. I go, what the hell is this commercial break? Well, if you're watching it on TV, you got Omega and Cowboy, Adam Page sitting, is this hidden cam? They're sitting in a room with, I guess, a camera recording. I guess it was saying stuff. At one point, Adam Page acknowledges the camera, so I don't know if it's hidden cam or what's actually going on there. Confused the hell out of me. We got Cody Rhodes saying, talking about how he just won the TNT Championship. We basically get the Cody Rhodes over in the Invitational. AEW fans are going to hate that I compare anything to WWE. Oh, they didn't invent it. I never said they did, but it might as well be the same goddamn thing. It's a Cody Rhodes Open Invitational, but it's a television championship, so it should be defended on every television broadcast anyway. He got out of it this week by having just won it and throwing up this tournament. But technically, he shouldn't have to put up an open invitational just by being the television champion. Anytime the show comes on television, he should be defending that championship by definition. Cody Rhodes said, this is where the fun begins. The smart ass in me has to say, what was it before if the fun begins now? It was work, what? I don't know. We get Penelope Ford accompanying Kip Sabian and Jimmy Havoc to the ring to take on SCU. Havoc kind of looks like Corbin's little brother or something, like when Corbin actually had a gimmick that wasn't ass. Like, I don't know, just me. Anyway, I ain't take much notes on this match, except at one point in this match, Havoc and I think it's Sabian is holding a member of SCU after an atomic drop, and Havoc comes off the ropes, and I guess he was supposed to drop kick it, but nah, he hit a Claymore. That was straight up a Drew Claymore. That wasn't a drop kick. That was a Claymore Havoc hit. Straight up. Sabian, he did a back elbow at one point, almost went past the dude. He has a horrible back elbow. Work on that, bro. You just too excited or something. Calm it down. You're not Darby Allin. Calm it down. And I noticed in this match, most of the people only sold long enough, sold anything like, oh, I'm hurt, long enough for the person to get ready for the next move. Like it wasn't, oh, I'm down, and the other person had to pick me up. It's, oh, I'm hurt, I'm going to get in position to get hit with a move. But that's just me overanalyzing. What do I know? I've never been in the ring. They overdid it with the cutters, the diamond cutters and the RKOs. Like, I thought those were match ending moves, and then you got springboard. They were all over the place in this match. Cut back on them. It was a decent finish and a pretty good match. The drop kick, I think it was into like a pile driver, was the finish. That was a pretty nice move. But SCU should have won. Like, I'm gonna quote another dude that he said it first. They're an established team, and these makeshift dudes just beat them. Why? MJF cuts a promo about how he's going to win the Battle Royal. He should have been saying that Cody's never beat him, thus he's automatically number one contender for Cody's championship. But nah, he puts himself in this Battle Royal or whatever. He basically says what Jim Cornette's been saying about him. He watches Cornette. It's confirmed. He says he's the best of promotion that's to offer. That's literally word for word of what Cornette has to say. I didn't write down everything he said, but he basically parroted Cornette in this promo. The Battle Royal match for the number one contender for the TNT title. Why is Marco stunned in this match? Did he even have a shot at winning it? Big Luther got eliminated before Marco. Like, that's preposterous. MJF, after Sonny Kiss got eliminated, MJF literally rolled under the bottom rope and went and stomped him. I think I remember him doing that previously in the same Battle Royal a year ago. But anything for heat. Like, you got to think on your feet in these matches. Like, this dude's eliminated. You know what I mean? This dude's eliminated. I can't get eliminated by going under the bottom. People like him. I'm going to stomp him for the hell of it. Even though I ain't had... Anybody could have got that heat. But only MJF thought to get it. I'm like, this dude, he thought to get it. Anybody could have got it. Could have got that. Billy Gunn just straight up overpowered Boom Boom Cabana. Like, he came at him with a splash, and Billy Gunn was like, not today, get out of here. You're eliminated. You're gone, bro. JR, when the pick and pick came up, JR goes, you don't have to go anywhere, folks. We'll still be right here when the commercial came up, but it was picture in picture. That's for people like me who goes, why are you saying we'll be right back when you literally went nowhere if it's picture in picture? Yeah, JR's getting it with this old people trolling. I love it. I'm loving it, JR. Keep it up. Keep up that old man shit. All right. And then the end of the match, I don't know his name. This dude, he crotched himself on the top rope. Like, he was supposed to miss dude and hit him with a kick. He didn't go all the way, so he just straight up puts himself on the top rope like he did it. Like, man, come on, just... Marco Stunt hits some dude with the Rey Mysterio, Chris Daniels. He hit a Rey Mysterio like reversal to eliminate Chris Daniels out of the Royal Rumble. I called it Marco Stunt, Rey Mysterio's Chris Daniels. Out of the Battle Royal. Wardlow then eliminates Marco Stunt. Then we get Luchasaurus versus Wardlow. JR goes, I like this. JR likes big man. I ain't saying he hates these other small dudes, but he likes a fight. A big man fight. Or you could say Jim Ross likes big sweaty men. I stole that from the King or whatever. Ross Tweedell from Cultaholics. JR likes big sweaty men. Anyway. All right. Let's see. Jungle Boy. So we're down to Wardlow. I think Wardlow, where was I? MJF and Wardlow eliminate Billy Gunn and Luchasaurus. Jungle Boy and Orange Cassidy are left in the ring. Oh, no, I'm sorry. It's Wardlow, MJF versus Jungle Boy and Orange Cassidy left in the ring. Jungle Boy eliminates MJF. I thought he was going to go all the way. He should be number one contender for Cody's title just by default. I was rooting for Orange Cassidy. I don't know why. I just like dude. He's an ass. I'm an ass. I'm a fan of the orange one. Freshly squeezed, baby. But anyway, Orange didn't win because he blatantly got in a position to be eliminated by Jungle Boy. Get it together, fucking Orange. You blatantly walked into the position. You wasn't even selling nothing hardly, and you just to get eliminated. Get it together, bro. I know your gimmick is you don't give a damn, but we know that's a lie because you're there. Get it together, freshly squeezed. Okay. Then we get a rundown of next week. Tyson, I think it said was going to be there, and what's going to happen at Fyter Fest. SCU, not SCU, but Best Friends, I think, are getting their tag team title shot at the pay-per-view. Oh, then I forgot to mention, I think it was Janela. Not Janela. One of those previous two tag teams gets a tag team title shot before the Best Friends get their tag team title shot, even though they're supposed to be number one contenders. I think it was Janela and Havoc, but I could be wrong. I mean Sabian and Havoc, but I could be wrong. But or either was Janela and the other dude. But either way, they get a tag team title shot before the official number one contender somehow. So there you go. Vicky Guerrero comes out. She's looking pretty good for an older lady. She's looking kind of hot, whatnot. She was being delightfully annoying as usual. Her shrill voice, whatnot. Excuse me, whatnot. That was her in a nutshell. Then we get she introduces the inner circle, so we get their pep rally. But it turned into it was less of a pep rally and more of a show and tell. Like they would just brought their stuff to school for show and tell. Guevara was handing out participation trophies, but he only gave Jericho one. One of the Ortiz or Santana, which one of those dudes, they had ointment and whatnot. They gave Ortiz noise canceling headphones. He said he can hear again. But if they're noise canceling, how can you hear people talking too also? Like what's even going on? What's even going on right now? I can't explain how astonished I am watching how bad this crap is. It's like it wasn't horrible, but like I'm like, what is this even? It's not as bad as your wife on a phone on national television, Triple H. Like, why are we watching this dude Skype his wife on TV? But it's still bad. Jack Hager reads a poem. He freaking goes off on a wild tangent. He quotes Liam Neeson from Taken for whatever reason, and then he just goes bonkers, totally nuts in that bitch. Like, he was just ready to take everybody out. They had to cut him off like a rant, like a psycho in a movie. He said he has a particular set of skills and whatnot. That's the Liam Neeson quote that everybody quotes, even in 2020. We got 4 minutes to go on the show. And now Jericho just flips into promo mode and just calls out Tyson with 4 minutes to go. 4 minutes to go left in the game. Thanks for telling me, Doc. Like, come on, this Space Jam ass shit. You gonna bring him out. They keep teasing. Why is this even? Why is this even a thing? You bringing out Mike Tyson 4 minutes on a show. Like, you obviously nothing's gonna happen. 4 minutes. I can't believe I'm wasting my time watching this right now. That's how I felt watching it. Like, it's useless. It was useless television just to kill time. Jericho threatens Tyson. Tyson taunts Jericho because he knows it's all a work. Jericho's not going to hit him. He can do or say anything. He can be any kind of ass. He rips his shirt. Because Jericho's not going to hit him and he knows it. So why would you even put this on my television? A brawl breaks out to have the show end all crazy and wild. This show, the ending was ridiculous. Some of the matches were good. I'm all for semi-ridiculousness. I was born back in the day. We had our ridiculousness. We still do. This young people didn't invent trolling, but these young people just go overboard with it. You got to know when to cut back on some stuff and when to go overboard. Dude jumping off a ladders with on skateboards. That would have killed dude. The wheels would have lodged himself in his abdomen. He would have been dead. Like overboard, just for the laws, for the memes, whatever. Anyway, I'm not here to rant on young people, whatever. The show was decent. It was something to watch. They didn't kill each other. Well, they almost injured each other, but I'm not going to give it a grade or anything because who am I to grade? All of this is opinion. I'm just running down, recapping, telling you how I felt. I watch wrestling because I've always been watching it and I probably always will. That's my 2 cents. If you don't like my 2 cents, pull out your cam, record a video, and give your 2 cents. Back. And this has been Sonic the Hedge Rat. See you next time. Because I need a chili dog. I need chili dogs, baby.